Guys, I must tell you, Justin Gaethje versus Donald Cerrone is going down tomorrow night on ESPN. I gotta tell you, in many ways, this fight snuck up on me. It really, there's been so much going on in the world of the free formats, right? Bader's fighting Congo for a championship in the evening, and Khabib is fighting Dustin for a championship in the afternoon. I mean, that was just my last weekend. So many different things going. A week before that, I sent Kevin Iole a text because Lomachenko's fighting that night, and I want to know what time Lomachenko's leaving the locker room. It's like 3 in the afternoon. Iole writes me right back, says, Chael, they're in round 3. Get to your television. Okay. Lot going on, but I must tell you, in that vein, Gaethje and Cowboy are fighting in a number of hours. They already weighed in. I don't think we've given enough attention to this. I mean, this is a mega fight. This has mega implications on the line. I feel as though Justin Gaethje's never lost a fight, and I feel as though Donald Cerrone is undefeated. I don't remember either of those guys losing. I've just never seen one of their fights and think, oh, their stock has gone down. Every Justin Gaethje's fight, regardless of whose hand they pick up at the end, I now want to see his next fight even more than before I tuned in the first place. He's just one of those guys. Cerrone has done everything against everybody in multiple weight classes. He's overcome the odds. He's fought for championships, fought big-name guys to no-name guys. He doesn't give a damn. Short notice fight, last-minute fight, doesn't give a damn. And we all respect and we appreciate that. I mean, I can remember a few years ago, right when Cowboy should have been right in the twilight of his career, all of a sudden, he breaks out one of the best double legs in the sport. I remember the fight. He was fighting a Canadian fighter, who I know very well, whose name is now escaping me, but I'm still trying to come up with it. Guy had fought for the world championship against Anderson Silva before. Guys, who am I thinking about? Who's the Canadian fighter who fought for the world championship against Anderson? Anybody? All right, so right when Donald Cerrone should have been in the twilight of his career, I remember he's in a fight. He changes weights, goes up to 170 pounds, takes on Patrick Cote, and all of a sudden, Cowboy Cerrone breaks out like all the best double leg in the sport. I'm going, that's not your skill, Cowboy. You don't do double legs. He parlays that into a fight with Rick Story, who's a national collegiate runner-up, silver medal. Takes him down with double legs. Go, who the hell is this guy, and how's he getting better? Particularly at a new, if his kickboxing got even sharper, okay, I would get that. Now all of a sudden, he's Mr. Double Leg and keeping guys down on the ground. He took Tony Ferguson down with a double leg, a national champion. So when you have a guy like Cowboy who's getting better, appears to be having more fun, appears to like a longer fight now where he used to prefer a shorter contest. Put him in there with Justin Gaethje, who doesn't know what he doesn't know. Justin Gaethje does not know that Cowboy's a better striker than him. He does not know that it's a bad idea to come out and throw a leg kick on Cowboy Cerrone, who will check it and throw a straight down the middle. Nobody's told Gaethje these things. Gaethje's going to come right out and kick him in the legs. He could kick him all over the place. Gaethje's just one of these rough and tumble guys. Oh, and by the way, Gaethje's an All-American wrestler, Division I. People forget that all the time. They forget it because he forgets it. It's one of these skills that he never uses or seldomly uses, but has now talked about going back to. Has talked about using. Well, sooner or later, he's going to do just that. Sooner or later, him talking about using that lifetime of high-level wrestling is going to translate into him actually going out there and doing it. And if that happens against Cowboy, we got a whole different fight. We have a whole different fight than what we close our eyes and imagine. I will tell you now, even if Gaethje does that, he is not disciplined enough to do it all night long, okay? These guys are not going to disappoint you. You're going to get what you think you're going to get, but then we're going to have a little bit of fun after that. And the reason I tell you that is we sit here and we talk about the sweepstakes for Conor McGregor. Cowboy was promised that fight. Gaethje, allegedly, according to Conor, was not only offered that fight, accepted it, and Conor accepted it back. According to Conor McGregor, he was supposed to, for a small moment in time recently, be fighting Justin Gaethje. So I think as outspoken as both of those guys are, and Gaethje doesn't go about it the nice way like everybody else that wants to win Conor over and be his buddy to get him to sign the contract. Gaethje's not going to go about it nice. He's going to go about it different, and that is going to create a different reaction. The reaction that everybody has been getting is nothing. Gaethje will go at it differently, and Conor will respond differently. And I think the same could be said for Cowboy Cerrone. And whether that's the drama and that's the storyline that gets built up out of this fight, we're going to have to wait and see. As far as this being perceived to be a fight of the year candidate before the contest even takes place with Justin Gaethje, oh, by the way, our friends at betonline.ag have Justin Gaethje as a 2-1 favorite right now. Fight of the year candidate is very likely. I get that. A 2-1 favorite against Cowboy? Come on. That's good action, guys.